Hey, are you ready to give up on your resume before you even start? Either because you have little or no work experience, or because you're starting to realize just how little you bring to the table. Well, don't throw in the towel just yet. In this episode, I'm breaking down the barriers to entry in the job market and showing you exactly how to write a killer resume, even if you don't have a lot of work experience. And here's the cool thing, to make this process even easier and faster, I'm sharing some simple prompts you can ask ChatGPT. And stick around because I'm also sharing where you can get a free resume template tailored for those new to the workforce and a cheat sheet with powerful ChatGPT prompts every job seeker should know. Now, if you're tuning in on YouTube, can you do me a big, huge favor? Hit that like button and subscribe to this channel for more content and insightful tips just like this. And for our podcast listeners, a quick rating and review on your favorite podcasting platform would mean the world to us. Your support and feedback allow us to keep making content just like this for you. So the first step to write a resume with little or no work experience is to start with a catchy resume headline. So you'll take the title of the position you're applying for and place it at the top of your resume, directly below your contact information. Then you'll place 3 key skills right below your headline. Now, these key skills are taken directly from the job description. So let's say, for example, you're applying for a customer service representative position. That's the title, and your 3 key skills might be client services, customer relationship management, and account management. Now, if you're having a hard time pinpointing the key skills required for the position, I want you to head over to ChatGPT and ask it something like, hey, can you identify the top 5 to 10 keywords and skills from this job description? It's for a customer service representative position. And then paste the job description. ChatGPT will analyze the text and provide you with a list of the most relevant keywords and skills. Now, don't get hung up with the fact that you might not be an expert or even possess the skills required for the position. At this point in your career, you are very trainable, and employers know that. So feel free to add skills that you know you can learn quickly. And to give you a huge head start on this process, make sure you download your free ATS-friendly resume template and example by going to heatheraustin.online/ATS-resume. I'll include a special link for you below this video if you're tuning in on YouTube, or in the show notes of this episode if you're listening from your favorite podcasting app. Now, step number 2 is to craft a compelling career summary. Your resume summary falls directly under your headline and 3 key skills. I want you to think of this as a quick introduction to your future employer, letting them know the value you bring and how you can help them with some of their biggest pain points, even if you don't have a lot of work experience. Here's a quick ChatGPT prompt you can use to help you write your resume summary. Can you craft a 2 to 3 sentence career summary for my resume? I have skills in, and then list your skills. I'm passionate about, and then list your passion. And I'm aiming to contribute to, and then list the company or the industry. Now, you may need to ask ChatGPT to shorten the summary and remove pronouns such as me, my, and I. Here's an example of a summary if you were applying for a customer service representative position with little or no work experience. Dynamic, reliable, and client-focused customer service professional with the drive and motivation to resolve customer complaints and promote conflict resolution. Ability to cultivate key client relationships for multiple companies in diverse industries. Expertise in client services, account management, and relationship building. Now, step number 3 is to include a strong core competency section. If you don't have a lot of work experience, this section can really help your resume get past any applicant tracking systems. And it will help you show that you have what it takes to do well in the job. So this section falls directly after your summary and will give your resume more meaningful context. This is where you'll list a combination of your hard skills and soft skills that relate directly directly to the job you're applying for. You'll separate these skills by a vertical line. So in the case of a customer service representative, we might have a list of competencies such as relationship building, time management, problem solving, active listening, strategic thinking. Now, step number 4 is to shine a light on your education and your training. So this is where you want your academic achievements, your training, or even certifications to do the talking. This section falls directly below your competencies section and should prominently highlight your degree, your certifications, or any honors that you have. Keep in mind that learning is multifaceted. Workshops, online courses, certifications, all of these things count. And if you're still in middle school or high school, you're going to list your school along with the location and, of course, any relevant classes that you're currently taking that relate to the position you're applying for. You can even add a whole separate section right below the education titled Relevant Coursework and include 3 to 4 courses that you're taking that relate to the position. Now, step 5 to creating a resume with little or no work experience is to add any volunteer work experience that you have. Don't overlook your volunteer experience. This section can play a crucial role in demonstrating your skills, your values, and your commitment to the potential employer. This section allows you to showcase how your unpaid work has equipped you with relevant experience and, of course, transferable skills that add value in a professional setting. So I want you to format this section very similar to positions you would list in a work experience section. You'll start by listing your most recent volunteer role, your title, the duration of your volunteering, and then under each role, you'll typically add a few bullet points detailing your responsibilities and achievements. And if you need assistance with this section, you can ask ChatGPT something like, hey, can you help me write the volunteer section of my resume for, and then list the position title. I volunteered as a, and then list the position at, and then list the company name. I helped, and then list your responsibilities. Now, hey, can you do me a big, huge favor? If you're finding value in this episode and you're tuning in on YouTube, hit that like button and subscribe to this channel for more insightful content just like this. And for our podcast listeners, a quick rating and review on your favorite platform would mean the world to us. Moving on to the 6th step to write your resume with little or no work experience is to detail your skills. The skills section on your resume is another chance to get your resume past the applicant tracking systems and to prove to your future employer that despite your experience level, you have a lot to offer. Again, you want to have a mix of hard skills and soft skills to showcase a well-rounded candidate profile. You can title this section like skills and interests or even technical skills. For a skills and interests section, you would add things like your strong interpersonal and communication skills, your excellent academic performance, which hopefully you have, the competitive sports teams that you've played on for the last few years, or maybe even your passion for cooking or your great people skills. If you add a technical skills section, you can focus on software programs, social media applications, and other computer programs that you use on a regular basis that help you be more productive and efficient in your daily activities. And if you need some assistance with this section, you can ask ChatGPT something like, hey, can you create a skills section for my resume using keywords from this job description that match my abilities in, and then list some of your skills, and then of course, paste the job description. Now, last minute formatting rules for your resume. Use clear headings, stick with a readable font that is anywhere from 10 to 12 point in size, and use enough white space so it doesn't look like it's too overcrowded or busy on the page. You also want to avoid using columns, pictures, graphs, charts, or any tables. The simpler the format, the better. Now remember to download your free ATS-friendly resume template and example by going to heatheraustin.online/ATS-resume. I'll include a special link for you below this video if you're tuning in on YouTube, or in the show notes of this episode if you're listening from your favorite podcasting app. I have a video that dives even deeper into how to make an ATS-friendly resume. I'll link it in the description below this video, or if you're listening from your favorite podcasting app, I'll link it in the show notes. If you enjoyed today's episode and you found it helpful, don't forget to like or subscribe to this channel or this podcast, and take just a few seconds to rate and leave us a review. Your support and feedback mean the world to us. Until next time, keep pushing boundaries and pursuing excellence in your career.